University of Kentucky prides itself on the diversity that is found all around campus. This school works hard to have an environment that is open to all backgrounds and diversities. Unfortunately, a few individuals can destroy this reputation in this environment. So why should we allow for a few individuals to destroy what this school has worked so hard to build? This racist poster is only one example in the many racist acts that have happened on our campus in the history. The people that made this poster were not trying to voice their opinions, but rather they are working to intimidate and scare minorities around campus. These types of posters are what make our environment unwelcoming and undiverse. We urge you, the Board of Directors, to work against this, to fight for diversity, and to make for a welcoming environment for all people of different backgrounds. We will now present to you different examples of racism on UK's campus, what UK is currently doing to work against this racism, and our ideas on how we could possibly make for a better and diverse environment.
This incident was not the first time racism was present on our campus. The University of Kentucky is remembered as being one of the major players against the integration of African Americans into NCAA basketball in the late 1960s. According to the article, The Dark Side of Kentucky Basketball, Adolph Rupp's highly publicized racism influenced not only the Kentucky basketball program, but also the entire Southeastern Conference.
Since this time, our college has worked towards ridding themselves of this label as a racist university. Although just 2 years ago, an Obama effigy was found hanging from a tree across from the ChemPhys building. The effigy was cut down shortly, but not before many students had the chance to see it. One UK student and a former BCTC student were arrested and charged for the hanging. Nonetheless, an officer present on the scene afterwards said that this incident had already caused a lot of wounds to be opened from the racial tension across this campus.
Since these events, multiple organizations have been created to combat racism. The University of Kentucky wants to defeat racism at its roots. Its most recent creation is the Not in Our Halls program. This program was established earlier this school year in the month of August, and it originally was just in the Keeneland Hall, but later expanded to all resident halls on campus. Our group recently interviewed an RA who plays an important part of the Not in Our Halls program. She said that it was created in order to understand and explore the backgrounds of each individual, just to show that we are all the same and not different. Each RA must put on a diversity program once a semester. The problem is, these programs are not mandatory. For these to be successful, they must have a good showing of its residents in the halls. Now, even though the Not in Our Halls program has been the most successful diversity program in University of Kentucky's history, it still is not 100% effective. Our group feels that we need to further develop these programs and have actually come up with new courses of action that can help defeat racism.
So what could be a solution to the racism problem on the University of Kentucky's campus? What if we could completely eliminate racism on this campus? The only way is if we treat small acts of racism as if they're the same as a large act of racism. The smallest acts, the smallest jokes, and even the smallest racist attitudes need to be completely eliminated. We need to educate the masses before they even arrive on campus. Does this seem impossible? You think there's no way that we could fit the entire freshman class in Memorial Hall to teach them all this stuff, right? Well, we have an idea. We can create a program that works like Alcohol EDU, which is a program that freshmen have to complete online before they even get to the University of Kentucky's campus, that teaches how to prevent racism, how to act if you've witnessed a case of racism, and how to steer clear of even racist thoughts or beliefs. Freshmen would have to finish this program before they even got to school. Our Alcohol EDU is scientifically proven to reduce the acts of alcohol-related incidents, so what if it worked the same for racism? The program would test students on existing knowledge of racism, and then it would further educate the students using statistics, real-life examples, and creative teaching methods. With this program, we could come close to eliminating acts of violence against other races on the University of Kentucky's campus. Wouldn't that be something?